to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another Hollywood Hot Topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about this video, okay? So let's start off where we left off yesterday with Kandi Girl, okay? So Kandi is still, the topic of conversation because, the girls are hating. And somebody stepped into her defense, aka Akbar, not the little one. Big Ak, not the little one, okay? So if you guys don't know, Akbar V is Kandi's cousin, right? So Kandi has done a lot for Akbar V, really has shaped her life and really set her up so that way she's not out here struggling like some of these other celebs. Because Kandi has a good heart, even though people think she's some evil demon. Okay, so Akbar V really owes a lot of loyalty to Kandi. Kandi has appeared on Love Hip Hop before. She's filmed the scene with Akbar V on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, so she stepped in and really defended her girl Kandi and said not attack, but really address some people like SWV and Tamar for talking about her. All right, so she said, I've been chilling, but y'all gonna stop playing with my cousin Kandi. And that's just that on that. Okay, before Big Ot gotta step in. Cause Big Ot, we from Atlanta. Okay, so when one of us step out, 10 of us coming behind one. So that's just how it's gonna be. Cause that's how we do. And my name is Akbar V. Big Ot, not the Lewin. So I already knew she was gonna come out of the works. Thank God, okay? Because I just feel like you guys are doing a little bit too much. Okay, this girl didn't murder somebody. Tamar says one thing every. Oh my God, I knew Kandi was like this. Wow. Like it's getting annoying. Okay, and it also said why is everybody ganging up? Let us WV handle their differences. Why do Tamar Braxton have to involve herself? Okay, Big Ak, come here, little Ak, Big Ak. Ak, you got the story kind of confused. Okay, SWV has no issues with what Tamar has an issue with. Tamar has an issue because she's an idiot. She just wants attention. This is the real tea, and this is the real gist of what people aren't getting. Tamar is only doing this because guess what? Nobody's watching the Queen's Court. Can we talk about it? Nobody's watching the Queen's Court. Let's keep it a buck. Who's watching the Queen's Court? Is anybody tuning in? We already know who's winning. The white guy wins for Tamar. Okay. And then we have Miss Evelyn, who got her another BBC. Okay. She loves her some BBC. So what's kind of the point of watching? To see the journey up from it. And if I was Nivea, I'd be really mad at production. I'd be like, y'all couldn't tell them to hold their partners behind wraps until the show air, or y'all couldn't rush the show airing so that way they could chill out with their dudes. Because I would have felt some type of way. That's just what I think. I would have really felt some type of way. But of course, SWV kind of clapped back and said, this here internet got bees at the real gangster. Oh, keep that same energy, boo-boo chicken. Boo Boo Chicken. What's up, Boo Boo Chicken? This is the thing. Lily, you guys, out of all the group members, she and Coco look like they really get down. Okay, Taj, she looks a little nicer. She looks a little bit more wholesome and a little bit more sweet. Okay, and a little bit more caring. Now, Lily and Coco, I told you, Coco look like she get like crunk Coco. Like, those aren't the type of people that, I don't want Akbar V to go against. Tamar, she can handle that. Okay, like Tamar, she lightweight, right? So then Lily said some more. She said, we have had a well-oiled machine since 2005. Okay, she said, sorry, y'all. It's important, y'all. And she said, in a machine that can't be stopped, we can never beg anyone for ish. You do the deal according to your situation. I hate this is even a conversation piece. I said what I said, and the music will still stand. At the end of the day, the world is still singing weak. SWV is dope AF. Period. Too blessed to be stressed. Hashtag SWV. Hashtag Queens of R&B. And then she said, "So who's playing with your cousin?" I'm not understanding. I'm talking about you, Akbar V. Understanding is what I need. Okay, I would have hit him with a something like that. I would have sung my response, girl. Just really really show off, right? The thing is, Tamar also responded back to the whole money situation because Akbar V tweeted that, hey, my cousin Kandi makes most of the money out of like all these girls, which is true, which is facts. Let's talk about it. Let's compare, bank payments and residuals. Candy's that girl. And that's why everybody's so mad and they're so pressed and bothered. Are you hot and bothered? In the words of Wet Wet. Okay? Hot in their pants. He said, Akbar V tweeted this. She said, I've been chilling, but y'all about to start playing with my cousin. And that's just that. We forgot she the most paid also. Big Ock, not the Lewin. So then someone commented, said, what money got to do with anything? So then Tamar says, yeah, because we all got a cute coin. And in my situation, my man has his own name without his own name without my name or businesses. But your man also is being accused by the baby mother for not taking care of his kids. Did you forget about that? Because Todd doesn't have that issue. So let's talk facts, since you want to compare and bring dudes into it. The things that bothers me with Tamar, she plays victim so much, and I hate people that does that. Like, you act like everybody's against you. The world's not against you, girl. Like, seriously, nobody was thinking about Tamar before the Queen's Court even came up about. And now that she's with Peacock and the Bravo family, she wants to try to knock down a top. Y'all gotta understand, a lot of you guys are seeing this from like an outsider's view. You guys have to look at it with the entertainment insider's eye. She got with Peacock, which is under the Bravo umbrella, right? They're all kind of grouped together, right? Why would I not, me being Tamar, think smart now, try to knock somebody who's on in the Bravo family, who's on a television show where they're making millions, a lot of money, right? Why would I not try to knock you down? Why would I not try to get some attention from you? Because you're the hottest topic right now. Okay. Andy did ask her that question, don't get me wrong, but she could have easily evaded the question. She could have easily, be like, oh, I'm not going to reveal that. I don't want to get into that. I want to bring that up. But Tamar's smart. She knows what she's doing. She wants to bring more chatter and ratings to the Queen's Court, okay, which nobody's really watching. Sorry, girl. And I'm kind of sad because I really wanted to tune in for Nivea because I like Nivea, okay? Nivea, to me, she seems down. She seems really, really cool. And like, I like her spirit. You can tell deep down she's a really good person. You've never heard her say anything negative, as of recent at least, about The Dream or Lil Wayne. Not one time, okay? Because they take care of her. All right? She's a good person, right? So Akbar V replies back. She says, "Mix." Oh yeah, I forgot. I got to continue on that point I was making. The point I'm making is, not only does she want to get attention for the show that she's getting on, why would I not try to get on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? I feel like Tamar is trying to aim for her peach. I really do. And I feel like she's hoping that one of these Atlanta girls that are on the shows, like a Marlo or like a Sheree, would get cool with her, introduce her on the show, and she's bam, staple. Because think about it. I think that they've been trying to get Tamar on the show for a little bit. Not the two girls, but I think Bravo has asked her probably once or twice before, if I'm not mistaken. So I think now, because the coins are drying up, okay, that's what I think. And that's what I think she's on all these reality shows. I wouldn't doubt that if Bravo contacted her to do Atlanta Housewives, Sister Girl would do it. They talked about it on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. Sister Girl walk up in there and do it. Best believe if the check is right. Who wouldn't? I would if I was her. Come on now. A Bravo check and a WeTV check, they don't compare. I know a lot of you guys were like, oh, SWV, they did WeTV before. Is WeTV Bravo? No. Those are two different ranges. Okay? Best believe SWV is getting paid 10 times more than what they got paid for their own show to do this show. And that's facts. That's a guarantee. Okay? Because if you guys don't know, a lot of the groups, Escape and SWV, both were a little hesitant as to doing the show because they knew the drama that would come with it. You don't think that they sat down and say, hey, we know this show gonna come with a lot of drama and a bunch of conflama. Okay? I smell a stunt. In the words of Alyssa Edwards, they're gonna be you could best believe they sat down with the contracting team at Bravo and they say, hey, we're gonna need this amount to do the show. 10 times more than what we make over here at We TV. If you guys think anything different, you're crazy, okay? Akbar V tweeted, Miss Braxton, I love your voice, but you out of pocket. It's like they was disagreeing with a group on their show, then boom, you want to smoke with Kandi. I doubt Ty said something to you because he barely says anything. Like, I be around him, I said, Kandi, does he even talk? Like, he's so quiet like a mouse. Like, my church mouse louder than that. Like, that's crazy. Anyways, child auntie, it's so petty. If you don't like Kandi, just say that. Cause my cousin ain't looking for no new friends. No new friends, no new friends. Okay? My baby father, Drake said it. Anyways, you just came out the blue with this, and it happened so long ago. That's all I'm saying, Miss Braxton. Not if you nasty. Okay, she has a point. Like I said yesterday, Todd isn't the boisterous type. And I don't want you guys me saying this to take away from him being masculine. Not all dudes that are straight are the most boisterous, loudest people in the room. Some dudes are laid back. Straight dudes. I'm talking about straight dudes in general for now. Some straight dudes and stuff, they're laid back. They're not the loudest in the room, but they will get bucked if people get bucked with him. I can't picture Todd getting bucked with Tamar. I could see Kandi and Tamar getting into it and Todd slowly pulling Kandi out the room. I don't see Todd being like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, no, like, come on now. Todd about like 4'2". Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, no, it's not gonna happen, okay? And then Akbar V, big Ot, not the Lewin. You spelled bleed wrong, okay? You spelled it like Rashawn. You said bleed, like, all right, we're gonna need some spelling checking errors because that was wrong. Okay. Error in the grammar. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my god. And then also, Miss Kandi's still in the news. Okay. Not only that this happened, but there was a video that surfaced with Shannon Sharp grabbing, okay, Kandi's Big Debbie cakes, the higher Debbie cakes, okay? So the cream on the Debbie cakes. And a lot of people are saying and are kind of debating, like, was it appropriate for him to grab where he was grabbing since, Todd and Kandi, they're married, okay? Not gonna lie, the way he was gripping her thigh, her Debbie cake area, grip. Come on, Michael. Making feeling that they bet Michael. Come on, Michael. You was really grip that meat. You was gripping all over her thigh meat. To me, this is very disrespectful to somebody that's married. Dudes have to kind of be careful how they touch upon women like that because it's like she's a married woman. And like I said before, I can't picture Todd, confronting him because, he's a big dude. Okay, that's a giant. Okay, Todd will be looking up like, I don't appreciate how you touch my wife like that. Because Todd, he got the voice of Michael Jackson. So Shannon would have been like, who you talking to? Who's the little dude? Who this little dude? Todd. So that wouldn't have worked out. But I don't think this was appropriate. And then of course this is training all over the shade room and everything like that. Because Todd, it's the Kandi hate train. All aboard, JoJo. If I was Kandi, I will be popping my ish and doing me a big one, sus. I've been promoting everything down from my sex toy line to writing promotions that I have going on, girl. Oh, I would have busted my leg open and said, the new candy coated rose. Trust. I would make so much money off of these girls hating on me. It wouldn't even be funny. Because this is the time everybody's looking at you. All right. So this would be the time to really promote and put that in there. I'm just saying, okay? Before I continue, you guys make sure you guys hit that like button, okay? Or else Tommy gonna take 20K away from your bank account, girl.
So she said we only made 20,000, and I'm about to take 10 to my mama. And I was, yeah. That's what y'all stopped y'all life for, which I never had one. 20,000. Say that, a 20, a Twinkie. Yeah.
Okay, a dub. Sorry, y'all. This is gotta get done. This is gotta get done. Okay. All right. So next thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Lola Brooke, okay, is allegedly doing the remix of Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It with Lotto and Young Miami. These two choices confuse me. They confuse me a lot. Okay, it doesn't make sense as to why those are the two choices that you're going to make for the remix. And out of the City Girls, you picked Young Miami. Is JT's rate a little too high? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving JT's rate is super, super high out of the two girls. Because y'all gotta understand, they do get booked separately. They have done features without the one another, so their rates may not be the same. And I can guarantee you, JT's feature rate is probably triple times more than the Young Miami. Because let's talk about it. Young Miami can't rap. Not only she can't rap, she can't act. Okay, Meech, where's my husband? I know Meech was gagging during that scene. Oh my god, it's so crazy. I'm telling y'all, y'all don't know, y'all don't know how weird it is to see somebody that like. This is low-key telling my age, but I don't care. Like years ago, that like you were in high school with, and like you're seeing him like all over Instagram, all over TV, and everything. You're just like, whoa, like that's crazy. But everybody kind of knew that was gonna happen because of who his dad was, because like his dad is like a mafia dude. So I just wanted to put that in there. I feel like the two people that would have been really, really good for this feature would have been Dreezy and Cardi B. Cardi B, which we're going to talk a little bit about more later. Okay. I feel like those two would have been really good because this song to me has like a New York type of cadence, a North type of cadence. Young Miami's from the South. When she raps, she drags. She goes like, yeah, so he might like a cupcake. Like, we don't need that type of cadence during this song. Another feature that would have been really good to that song, 5 Yo Foreign. We need that Philly type of, you feel me, New York type of, Chicago type of feel. Drizzy brings that Chicago type of rap that would have really ate the girls up during this track. Okay? We have Lotto. Yeah. And I like Lotto, okay? Sunshine on me. Oh, there's sunshine on me. Yeah. I like her. For this song, no. It just doesn't go. It just doesn't go at all. I'm kind of curious as to why those were the choices made. It's giving that maybe her label or her team kind of made those decisions. It doesn't seem like those would be the two girls she would listen to a song and be like, oh, I need to get Young Miami on this, or Lotto. If it was JT, it would make a lot more sense. But those two choices, no. And the reason why I would say Cardi, of course, has that New York sound as well. And Cardi, to me, she sounds 2% similar to Lola because they have like that sort of deep sound, like that deep sounding voice when they're rapping. That would go that she would go so well with this song, right? That's just what I think. And I know it would be kind of, if she were to go with Cardi, it would be picking a side, pick a side, pick a side. It would be picking a side. It would be picking a side. But at the end of the day, you have to think of the track. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. That's a big, big song. So you don't want to ruin the remix and have just people that, you know, aren't the best lyricists on your song just sort of playing around with your song like that. Like, that's just not good. It's not good at all. I'm excited to see how it's gonna sound like. Speaking of the girls, okay, the City Girls. Do you guys think the City Girls should break up? They dropped a new track. Well, they previewed a new track. I guess the summertime anthem that they're going to drop. And I'm probably going to get ate up for this, but I feel like the City Girls would be more successful separately than together. And that's just facts. And I say this because I feel like music-wise, Young Miami holds back JT. Socialite-wise, JT holds back Carisha. And let me explain. The reason why I say JT holds back Carisha seems like the type that, you know, wants to get out there, become a socialite, becomes the sweetie, you know, sign this deal, sign that deal, right? Doing the podcast and everything like that. She's a really outgoing type of girl. And then you have the JT, I want to stay home. I don't want to talk to him. Let me call my nigga Uzi. Like, we not finna go outside. Like, nah. Like, we finna sleep in. Like, I'm not finna do this. Like, nah. Carisha, you doing too much. You so friendly. Like, that's why I don't like you. I don't like that. Nah. Like, you could just go by yourself. Holding her back socially. When it comes to JT, being held back by Young Miami, lyrically, I don't even have to explain that. You guys know what I mean. She can't rap. Young Miami has to have like certain writers and stuff to, I think, help her. I don't think JT really needs that. And even if she does, her voice on a track rides better. Her voice on a track eats better than a Young Miami. So I feel like separately they would be like very successful separately. But nobody wants to see a group breakup. It'll be really sad, especially, you know, they from the hometown. So it'd be really sad to see them kind of break up and depart from another. You already know there was rumors that they were going to separate like I would say like some months to like a year ago, because, you know, when Carisha started getting down with the P and with the Diddy, okay, I'm not talking about getting peed on, but with P Diddy, you know, that was the time when the rumors started came about, and I thought they were gonna break up right then and there, but they actually didn't. So I'm kind of glad that they sort of waited, but I still do think separately they would be more successful together. Okay, and let's talk about their music, because the preview.
In the middle of drop, bad love, shopping springs last minute, gas pack, flight book, we tripping. If the girl breaks on my ones, don't let them stop tipping. Face down, suck me out. I won't even let it broke eat me. You know this stay wet in the middle of drop.
Y'all better be shaking y'all Big W cakes. Let me tell you, I like this song sounds good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like their sound after a while is gonna get old. They need to kind of switch it up, and I feel like it's the way that Young Miami raps. She drags. I need it to eat me out. Eat me out. So it's like she can't really switch it up. JT, on the other hand, we've seen her on other tracks which she's featured on where she switches it up. She'll rap super, super quick. She'll slow it down. She'll sing. Throw baby. My throat crazy. Like, come on. Young Miami couldn't think of that. So together, I feel like musically they won't be able to grow. And that's what's going to be kind of sad, because we're going to see this in the years coming up, because you got to understand, these young girls are very competitive. They like to compete with each other, you know, and throw shade on the socials and everything like that. So you're going to have a new, you know, a flood of new girls coming into the industry that might really, you know, go ham, okay, and knock out some really good tracks. And it might be not the best thing, okay, for them in the future. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they should break up or stay together? Okay, and also, who do you guys think should have been featured on the Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, okay, feature? Who y'all think should have been featured? Okay, all right, so next I wanted to talk about, you guys, is Kandi B. You ain't getting a damn out of me. All right, so it seems like Tasha K lost her appeal, girl. Cardi B. Ooh. Ooh. All right, so she put on Instagram, she put hashtag Tasha K gets a job. I'll let you know what part-time get. I guess I could pay this off this damn debt. I said, I ain't get it, but I'm gonna get it at McDonald's, at Wendy's, at Burger King's. Any positions available. I will do anything. Okay. And then she tweeted this also. She said, damn whinos, we lost our pill against Cardi B. Sad day. But I'm gonna be alright. I appreciate your love and support. Whinos. Throughout this fight, today we had to throw the white flag. What happened will never happen again. To Cardi and her team, I sincerely apologize. We live and we learn. See y'all Wednesday on YouTube and Tasha K Live. Make sure y'all subscribe. This is the thing. You should have did this in the beginning, and then you wouldn't have to pay this girl not a dime. You should have apologized from the jump. This is what I mean. Tasha K to me is a smart woman. Because if a big celebrity is threatening you like this and say, hey, can you please take this? Especially, and you got to assess the situation. It's not like, they made a rumor, of Offset cheating. That's something, that would be plausible. It was like, okay, I could see that. You said the girl had herp. Okay. So that's not something that's like so plausible unless you have medical records in front of you from Quest Lab. Okay. Or you feel me? LabCorp. Then you'll be okay. Yes. You should have did that from the jump. Apologize. You wouldn't have to pay a dime. This is why Tasha K is that smart to me. I do think this is a huge lesson learned for bloggers such as myself. Okay, not to just come out there with lies, and also to always have your banners saying allegedly. Okay, even though that always doesn't protect you, but still, it's a safety precaution. Okay, but she said, "I wish I said allegedly." Okay, she had that banner going on her screen. And also with the $4 million, I'm interested to see how is she going to pay this lady off. Because $4 million is like, that's $4 million. Where are you going to get that money to do that? Are they going to garnish her wages from YouTube? Because if the girls, YouTube not paying like they used to. Okay. So what Tasha K was making on YouTube years ago, she's not making now. So it's kind of interesting to see, like, what are you really going to like do? Are you going to get the money from your website and be able to pay Blueface? I'm saying Blueface and play Cardi B from there? Because even on the website, I believe she charges because I ain't gonna lie, I subscribe to it once in a blue moon, like once or twice, because I had to watch some of her exclusive interviews. Tasha K, let me say this about Tasha K. I don't like some of the stuff that she does, a lot of the stuff that she does, because I feel like she's homophobic and she has a deep hate for herself and gay men. And the reason why I say this is anytime she gets into it with like a gay man, it's, oh, they have HIV. They have this. They have that. Oh my God, they have STDs. That to me is kind of weird because it's like that's the first thing you go to. Like, couldn't come up with something clever than that. Like, oh my God, that's like the oldest trick in the book, the oldest read in the book. Okay. So that's what I really don't like, because I feel like she has like a deep hate for herself. That's why she projects that out on everybody. But this is the positive of her. She knows how to interview like no other. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know what she does. If she gives them like some wine and she puts like a truth serum on it or something like that. She called a woo lady because she out here in Florida. Let me tell you guys something. My friend was driving one day and seeing this lady crossing the street. I will post a picture, but sister girl, she got connections with YouTube, so I got time for her to take my stuff down. I'm just saying. And she was crossing the street. So my friend was like, oh my God, that's Tasha K. So he looks out the window. He took a picture of her and posted and sent it to me. So he was like, oh my God, look at Tasha K. Tasha K was looking all crazy. For you guys in the Discord, I already dropped this picture. I'm gonna drop it again after this story, so that way you guys can see it again, because you guys are gonna crack up. Join the Discord if you guys haven't. Please do. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments down below, so make sure you guys do. So she crossing the street. Sister girl looked all type of stressed out. She was like, That was just a little side note I had to miss you. But maybe she put some Floridian or woo lady got her some good serums and stuff to really put in a drink. Because the way that she interviews, the people get so vulnerable with her and they let all their heart out to her because she asks not only the right questions, she really knows how to break a person down, which is very impressive. So you really got to give props to her when it comes to that. It's just she does dumb stuff like this or starting rumors about people that are not true. Why? I don't know. Because besides that, she knows how to interview. I will say that. I got to give that to her, okay? Next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Blueface. So Blueface has called out an op in LA about how they're a boof ass dude. Okay, if you guys don't know what boof is basically like a B word. Okay, so he said, I think we can agree that the boofest dude in LA is AS. Too many chains took with no get back. Snitch allegations whooped out by GANG. He claimed for 30 days and got a day job at No Jumper. Shaking my head. Couldn't be me. What's wrong with the good old day job, girl? Let's not shame people nowadays with this economy, y'all. Okay? Rent due, nabu, nabu. Okay, it's very, very high. So I don't think that's cool. If you guys don't know who he is, AS and he goes by the Almighty Suspect. Okay, goes by the Almighty Suspect. Okay, so he works for No Jumper, and I guess him and Blueface had beef for a couple of years. Well, it seems like for some time now. And he's also had beef with some people, such as a Soldier Boy as well. I'm talking about this because I really feel like Blueface deep down is not happy at all. And he replied back, he said, I'm your father, dude. Your whole sound was birthed from my nuts. You got your chain snatched in Santa Clarita, your hometown you forgot about, but you speaking on me. You living off a B name, bro. You been irrelevant since I stopped writing your raps for you. Let's be honest. Ooh! Now, did he speak facts or not? Blueface to me, this is why I say this all the time. Without Krishan, he would just be like another rapper that fell off. That's why it shocks me how he treats Krishan, because I'm just like, you better be thanking this girl. You better be praising this girl. You're licking her feet at this point, because you're in the media because of her, okay? Because you couldn't make the media on your own, or if it wasn't for the mama, okay? The mama would be the one. If Blueface, if he never met Krishan, the mama would be, doing trick stunts, learning stunts from Stunner Girl to end up on social media. So I would say that would be another person that would help him be on social media and trend, okay? And then he says, you haven't been relevant since I stopped writing your raps for you. Blueface. So you mean to tell me that those bad raps you don't even write? At all? Because they're not that good. So if you're not smart enough to write mediocre raps, then how are you a rapper? No wonder Blueface has given up passion on rapping, because Blueface has said this on numerous interviews that he's no longer passionate for rapping. He feels like rapping is not something that he feels like he's going to be doing years from now. He wants to pursue boxing and everything of that sort. And I'm way he is with Krishan that puts him into deeper depression. If you guys look at this picture here, they were seen out in Las Vegas, and he did not look happy. Okay, he looked really, really down. So I'm just a little concerned for him. And I'm not even coming from like a messy standpoint. I feel like at this point, he needs to separate himself from Blueface. I said from Blueface, from Krishan, just for his mental health. And I think that it'll be a little better for him too. And some fans were concerned for him because he was boxing and he threw up, and not only threw up, he also peed himself also. Okay. So this is from the Rap House TV on Twitter. It said fans get concerned over Blueface health after he threw up while boxing. He better lay off the liquor. They said fans, see, look. This is oh my god. So why you're peeing and then vomiting too? That's like red flag. That like that's weird. The vomiting I might get because you're physical, but the peeing, that's like whoa. You get what I'm saying? That's where it makes me look at you like side eye. Okay. Let me know what you guys think about some of these topics down below. What do you guys think of this whole escape drama? Do you guys agree with this Kandi hate train? Do you guys think it's deserved for what she did? The discipline that you did to Kandi. You need some discipline for what you did to Kandi. Okay, that's what Tamar needs. Okay, what do you think of Ak inserting herself? What do you think about this whole Tasha K situation and the verdict and how she now has to pay the $4 million after appealing? Do you guys think that Blueface needs to, get some sort of therapy or leave Krishan permanently? Leave your comments down below. We're out, babies.
No personal thing.